Why are yoga teachers fat? Why are yoga teachers? We search this in the keywords like you do as a good YouTuber. You're going to search. We put in yoga teachers and it says, why are yoga teachers fat? Why are yoga teachers so skinny? Why are yoga teachers crazy? Why are yoga teachers so annoying? And it cracked me up because I can relate to that. Hi, I'm Mark Breadner. This is YogaCoach. It's a channel for yoga teachers who want to step up in their teaching. They want to transition from studio to online business, and they want to be at the leading edge of health, well-being, and transformation on the planet. So hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, and you'll be notified every time there's a new video. You know, I've been in the industry for a long time. I can recognize it in myself at certain phases through my life. Now, as yoga teachers, we're incredibly, as we progress through this journey, we get incredibly connected. We get incredibly, want to be of benefit and service and help others. And we want to live better versions of ourselves. But usually we come to it, and I'm generalizing, because of wounding, because of dysfunction. And we're looking for a pathway to get through that, to navigate it, and have more peace and stable happiness in our life. But in the process, we're doing our best. But that wounding shows up, and it shows up in so many ways. It's going to show up in our physical body. So we're going to show up. People think you're a yoga teacher. You're supposed to have this perfect, flexible, balanced body that looks unbelievable in Lycra. Well, it's just not the case for most people. We all have our lumps and bumps and different bodies. But yes, we can show up as skinny, it can show up as fat, it can show up in, disproportionate. We can show up in our energy all over the place. We can show up in ways that we're still dealing with addictions, we're still dealing with dysfunction, we're still dealing with dysfunctional ways of operating in the world. But the point is, we're doing this exploration. Hopefully we have teachers and mentors and guides that are mirroring back to us and showing us how to keep navigating this and how to live in a more conscious way, to live in a more beneficial way that serves others. And it's definitely been my journey. So I'll tell you a story from Uncle Mark. When I was about 22, I got really sick, and I was doing lots of yoga. I was exercising heaps, but felt very lost. I was burning the candle at both ends. I was looking for help, but I didn't know where to get it. So I burnt out, turned my life upside down. I started asking all the big questions in life about, who am I and what am I here for? And, what's the meaning of life? All that sort of stuff. And in the process, I went from being kind of this clean-cut athlete guy to living on hippy communes for 5 years, living in teepees, living in nude communities, getting hair wraps, had an awesome mullet, piercings, tattoos, wearing tie-dyed clothes, all this sort of stuff. And I thought I was the bee's knees when I was doing that. And, I had all the answers. I'd got the magic ticket. I'd had the answers to life. But of course, it was only just beginning. And I did this for 5 years, and it was wonderful because I opened up into so many different experiences and potentialities that I never really thought about. I'd come across amazing people that had answers to questions that opened me to new curiosities. But when I came back to Cronulla, a surfing town, blue-collar surfing town just south of Sydney, I had my long hair and I had my piercings, I had feathers in my ears, I had tie-dyed patchwork quilt hat, tie-dyed shirt and stuff. I'm walking down this surf town down the middle of the street, and I could hear all the sniggers, and my mates were like, what the has happened to you? And I'm like, I found peace, I found happiness. But to them, I looked like a complete crazy guy and a complete, nutter that had kind of got off the rails. So I get that, and I understand that. And I'd gone from, I'd been full on vegan and gone super, super skinny to getting into functional exercise and corrective exercise and weights and getting really, really kind of big, to competing, back in the surf staff and getting lean and strong, all these sorts of things. And I'd wore all my hippie clothes, and sometimes when I go to events, I'll see the guys in their, with respect, their man buns and colourful clothes, and there'll be like a party going on. There'll be someone like sitting in the background meditating, right? And it's just kind of annoying, but it's part of the journey. And so, are yoga teachers skinny, fat, annoying, crazy? Yes. On a level, yes. Are yoga teachers emphatic? Are they conscious? Are they moving towards living their best life? Are they trying to evolve? Do they want to be of service and benefit and help others? Yes, if you stay on the path, of course. And to get to that, you've got to go through this. So the more crazy, the more annoying, the more namastes, the more oms, the more tie-dyed shirts and patchwork quilts and hair wraps and man buns and meditating in the midst of chaos, all the better. Let's call for it. Let's cheer on that movement, because let's stay in the path. But as we stay on the path as yoga teachers, keep evolving. Don't get stuck in a certain place. Don't get stuck in the physical. We talk about this often. Learn to master the physical, but then learn to master the subtle body. Learn to master the causal body. Then tap into that greater intelligence, because that's when later on people go, wow, how come you don't get stressed? How come you're happy? You don't seem to get disturbed by life. How come you got so much energy as a 50-year-old, as a 60-year-old? You never get sick. You're still surfing. You're still doing these activities like you're a teenager. You don't seem to have stiff hips or arthritic elbows like me. You're helping people. You seem to be conscious of the people around you and what they need. How did that happen? How does that happen? Can you help me? And that's the flip. So we start at this place, which is a normal evolution of the wounded healer in a way, and we're consciously evolving and moving through life in a way that we're taking these gifts of the yogis, we're embodying them, and we're taking it back into life. So craziness leads to crazy wisdom, and that's what I wish for you. So if you like the video, hit the subscribe button, click on the button, and you'll be notified of any videos. One-handed namaste, shaka, peace.